So I'm here to change some people's minds about God. People that don't believe in Him. This is basically a video for you and for people that want to learn more about Him. And it's funny because I get to teach you about the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory. So yeah, I'm gonna get to teach you about that, and I'm gonna teach you how I don't make any sense. The Big Bang Theory don't make any sense, and I'm just gonna sit here. So first, I'm gonna take you back to elementary school and teach you about the cause and effect. And for example, you take this pen, you drop it. Cause, I dropped the pen. Effect, it landed on the floor or desk. Now, let me pull up my little graph chart here. Alright. Sorry, it's a little small. So, this is kind of a simple, well, basically shows you everything about the Big Bang Theory. I don't give a crap about any of this. Let's just use this chart right here. So, this is kind of just showing you how everything happens from the start to where we are now. All these galaxies. And most of this is sure, yeah. I mean, we have good evidence that galaxies are moving away from a single point. Well, not from a single point that we know, but we know they're moving away. It's called redshift and blue shift. Redshift, blah, blah, blah. You'll learn that if you haven't learned it already. But when it starts not making sense is when you get to here. That is the singularity that apparently started everything. And you want to sit here and tell me. And okay, before I get to that part, sure, it's a theory. It's a theory, a game theory. Alright? Sorry to do that. But basically, we don't know. We don't really know either. Which I don't get why you're teaching us this and making this as the number one theory, the number one that apparently makes sense, but doesn't make sense because you don't even know how it started. But we're learning it in school like it's what actually happened. And yeah, sure. But, I mean, if you don't know, I mean, why do I need to know? You know? But basically, okay, just screw all that. Let's get started to this. This singularity that apparently created everything. What exactly is that? Like I said, let's go back to the cause and effect theory. You want to sit here and tell me that this has been here forever and ever, just a single point and nothing. Oh yeah, let's keep this in mind. Nothing was created yet. There was no stars or nothing. Pitch black. There wasn't even black. It was just nothing. No time, no space, no nothing. And then you want to sit here and tell me that there was just a single point that had all the energy to create all this. Let's think about how stupid that sounds for a second. For how, I mean, because let's go back one more time to the cause and effect theory. Everything has a cause and everything has an effect. Everything has a cause and effect. So, except God. Now, this singularity that we're talking about, it's God. He created everything. Because there's a cause and effect. God created everything. And, I mean, it doesn't make any sense that it was nothing that created everything, because cause and effect, right? Sorry, I had to go back on that one more time. Because, you know, it makes a lot of sense, right? That everything has a cause and effect. Let me go back to my camera really quick. Here's my wallet. Through it. I mean, I'm talking to you. That's the cause. The effect is hopefully you'll learn that it doesn't make any sense. I mean, does it? I don't know. That's weird. But, you know, hopefully you'll get to understand this. God made everything. Nothing didn't make everything. God did. Because I don't know, man. You know, this just sitting here forever and ever, and it really wants to explode because some electrons and neutrons wanted to make contact, which didn't even exist. No, it was just energy. That didn't even exist until right here. Neutrons, electrons, atoms, stars, planets, blah blah blah. Energy. Energy. That's what they said it is. Just pure energy in a dot so small, smaller than a grain of sand, smaller than everything. And you want to sit here and tell me, and within seconds it was the size of Earth, then galaxies, then blah blah blah. Alright, yeah. I'll be expecting some comments, of course, trying to prove me wrong. But yeah, thank you.